All right, y'all, I've got a unique exercise for each major muscle group that's going to help dads get stacked, jacked, and succulent and defeat the dad bod. Up first for the chest, we've got bench press. Just kidding. We've got the ring dip. Y'all, the dip is an epic way to build the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps. Want to make sure we're getting a full range of motion. And I will note on the ring dips, it's important. So the more vertical our torso is, the more we're going to hit the triceps. The more forward lean we've got, the more we're going to hit the chest. You can do these weighted. You can use a band for assistance. Hit that forward lean down as low as you can comfortably go, and then extend up. Forward lean, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. For the quads, we've got the heel elevated goblet devil squat. All right, using the slant board feature on my Nord Bench Pro from Nordstick, we've got a kettlebell devil squat. So this is my take on this exercise. So we're going to go full range of motion, quarter of the way up, halfway up, 3/4, all the way up. That's 1 rep. Quarter of the way up, halfway up, 3/4 of the way up, all the way up. And then on each rep, making sure we're hitting that full range of motion, hamstrings, touching the calves. Y'all, these are absolutely awful. Counting is kind of weird. It honestly might make it easier if you did like 3 sets of 45 seconds. It's going to be about 5 reps because if you think about it, it's technically, if you do 5 reps, it's like 20 reps. Again, you could just do it on the timer. The heel elevated kettlebell devil squat, absolutely epic for building the quads. For the back, we've got a high single arm kettlebell row with a twist, using your lifting straps. I know it sounds like a lot and complicated, but it's really not, and it's just descriptive. It's essentially a single arm row. So number 1, use your lifting straps, guys, so that takes our forearms out of the equation, and we're better able to focus on the back, right? Lean on the elbow. I put my bench on an incline. You want to get a big stretch in your lats at the bottom, and then we're going to pull up, and we twist. We're going to knock out 12 to 15 reps per arm. Big stretch at the bottom, big squeeze, and twist at the top. And little pro tip, don't wrap your thumb around the kettlebell. Keep it on the outside. Let that strap do the lifting. That way when you're pulling up, really able to focus on the lats. The hamstrings, we've got the standing single leg hamstring curl. I'm going to be using the monkey foot. You could use a rubber band, or if you're at a gym that has a standing hamstring curl machine, even better. I actually really like this exercise, but lots of the times I'm too lazy to set it up. So this is the monkey foot. So you basically take it, clip it around your dumbbell. While it's clamped, put your foot in, and then it's got this little clamp thing, kind of like a ratchet strap. Boom. So I'm standing on a 2x4 with the leg I'm not working. I'm gonna do a slight forward lean. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna be honest, this is a 25-pound dumbbell, and it's the only dumbbell I have that works with the monkey foot. Oh my gosh. And 25 is almost a little bit heavy. I'd like to have like a 15 or a 20. We're gonna aim for 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps per leg. Great way to work the hamstrings unilaterally. Absolutely blast them. For the shoulders, we've got the banded archer. I'm going to be honest, this one is new to me. And it is one that I saw on Instagram from a buddy. And I was like, boy, that looks kind of fun. And in trying it, I just feel like it hits the delts in a little bit different of a way than we're used to. So almost compare it to like if a lateral raise and an upright row had a baby, because I'm feeling right now on this arm like a lateral raise, on this arm kind of like an upright row. So take a rubber band, you can string it through a light kettlebell. I'm just using a 10-pound plate here. I would say about 3 sets of 20 reps. This would be like a once a week type exercise just to add in to spice up your shoulder work a little bit. For calves, I've just got doing calf raises correct because that's unique enough. Most of the time when you're seeing people doing calf raises, it really bothers me. It's like doing this kind of business, just kind of repping them out. And if you think about what your Achilles is meant to do, absorb shock, right? Snap back like it's supposed to be. Doing them bouncy, basically take the calves out of the equation. And so I'm just using like a 2x6 on the floor. I'm going to go single leg. I'm going to hold on to this for support. I've got a 50-pound dumbbell in my opposite hand. So we're going to go all the way up, peak contraction, slow on the way down, all the way down to the calf is stretched. We're going to pause at the top after we explode up, slow descent, pause at the bottom, back to the top, pause, slow descent, pause at the bottom. 3 sets, 10 to 12 per side. I'm probably about to lose some of y'all here, but for the biceps, we've got the cheat curl. And so the goal here is using a weight that we could not typically curl, and then using a slow eccentric for hypertrophy in the biceps. Guys, I don't think this is for beginners because you want to treat it almost like a power clean. Bring it to the top without hurting your back, and then really try to control the weight on the way down. 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Don't hate on the cheating bicep curl. Arnold used them, baby. For the triceps, we've got the JM press. So this is going to differ from the skull crusher a little bit in that we're going to bring it basically right below the chin or to the trachea, slowly pop it up, down slow. Y'all, elbows are going to flare out slightly, and then we're going to extend up. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to get super deep into the science of why I think this works, but when I hit that full extension or flexion, of the elbow at the bottom, the stretch that I feel in my triceps is just different than any other exercise. You can go heavy on these, 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps, and I'll reach a point where if I can't extend up, I'll roll it to my chest, press, and then hit a couple slow eccentrics, kind of like we're doing on those cheat curls. Y'all, give the JM press a go. I do want to note real quick, if you're a busy dad and looking for the best protein in the game, don't sleep on First Form's Formula One Clear Rainbow Sherbet. Y'all, it mixes easy and it tastes like juice. Literally the most delicious protein I've ever had. I'll put the link in the description. Give it a try. I appreciate the support. All right, y'all, for the shrugs, we've got the Snatch high pull. Again, I'm using my straps to take the work out of my forearms. And yes, it's a power move. So we're using the hips and low back as well. Think about pulling those elbows kind of high and wide. In CrossFit, we always called that the scarecrow position. We're using the hips to start the momentum and finishing with the arms. Guys, weightlifters have huge traps, and I'm talking about Olympic weightlifters. Great for the delts, great for the traps. I try 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps, or go uber heavy, 3 to 5 sets, 3 to 5 reps. And for the forearms, we've got the pinch carry. So you're gonna grab some dumbbells that you can get your fingers and thumbs around, carry them by their ends, and then we're just gonna walk. Y'all, this is beautiful because one, we get the steps in, working the core and the posture a little bit, and then absolutely killer for building grip strength. Bonus points if you go outside and do these and get some sunlight. I would just mark off about 20 yards and go back and forth as many times as you can in 60 seconds, 3 to 4 sets. Y'all, absolutely killer. I've been liking the sandbag a lot lately for the low back. We got the sandbag, bear hug, good morning. Y'all, be careful to protect the low back by bracing the core, slight bend in your knees, push the hips back like you're trying to close a car door. Big stretch in the hamstrings, squeeze the glutes, extend up. 3 sets, 15 reps. Y'all, these are epic. Ooh. Last but not least, for the abs, we've got the L-sit. These are the absolute worst. 3 sets, 15 to 30 seconds. Harder version, legs are straight. To modify, bend it 90 degrees. Oh, that's a fun list of unique exercises for each muscle group. Give them a try. Remember, y'all, at the end of the day, if we're lifting and using progressive overload 3 to 5 times per week, long-term, prioritizing protein, walking, running sprints once per week, eating a diet and an amount of calories that aligns with our goal, getting plenty of sleep, spending time with people we care about, serving our community. We're going to win in the long run. Fellas, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a dad you think it might be an encouragement to.